Mr. Talbot, what is it?
I don't know, Miss Avery.
Does your flashlight still work?
It's almost dead, but this I think we must see.
Oh, my God! The whole floor seems to be alive, flowing like a river.
Yes, flowing towards us.
Here comes Monk Mayfair, the ape-like chemist.
Blazes!
Ham Brooks, the sword-wielding lawyer.
Take that!
Rennie Renwick, the two-fisted engineer.
Holy cow!
Long Tom Roberts, the adventurous electrical genius.
Pipe down, you guys.
Johnny Littlejohn, the fighting archaeologist.
I'll be super amalgamated.
And their leader, the greatest adventure hero of the 1930s, the man of bronze, Doc Savage. The Variety Arts Radio Theater, by special arrangement with Condé Nast Publications, presents The Adventures of Doc Savage, a new series of radio adventures based on the novels by Lester Dent. Today, Terror Underground, Chapter 5 of the fantastic story, Fear Key. Doc Savage and his crew have trailed the Fountain of Youth gang to Fear Key, a remote island in the Caribbean. There they encounter a mysterious force that turns men into skeletons in a matter of minutes. After foiling the gang's attempt to blow up their plane, Doc and Kel Avery trail the leader Santini to an underground labyrinth and discover that the gang is trying to find a secret cache of some valuable substance left there years before by old Dan Thunden. Eavesdropping on the gang's conversation, Doc discovers that Thunden has double-crossed the gang and intends to sell the secret himself. But just as Doc is on the verge of learning more, Santini discovers his presence, and Doc and Kel Avery rush headlong into the darkened caverns in an attempt to escape.
Which way?
Back along the corridor. Perhaps there's another way out.
I think they're gaining on us. Look, up ahead, a door. Can you open it?
I don't find any handle or fastener, and the hinges are on the other side.
Can you break it down?
No good. It's too solid.
What do we do?
Wait, there's a small depression near the top of the door. Let me see if I can get my finger through that narrow crack. Yes, there's a small lever on the other side. There. Quick, inside.
Can you lock it?
No, I don't see any lock, and there's nothing to bar it with.
Can they shoot through the door?
I don't think so. It's too thick.
Look, they know about the lever. There's a hand coming through the opening.
I'll take care of that with my flashlight. They'll probably try sticking a gun through next.
Yes, here it comes. A machine gun barrel.
Stand right next to the door. I don't think they can swing the barrel far enough to hit around us there.
We are getting nowhere this way. Give me a grenade.
A grenade! Will it knock down the door?
Undoubtedly. Come on. While they set it, we'll try to find another exit. That did it. They're through now.
What's up ahead? Looks like a pile of clothing.
Yes. I wonder...
Oh, look! It's another skeleton.
Not just any other skeleton. It's the lawyer, Hallett.
Or what?
Yes, I can tell by the clothing.
But how did it get down?
Look up there. Trap door, just like the one we fell through. That's how he disappeared so fast from the jungle.
But that happened just a few minutes ago. How could it be a skeleton so fast?
That's a mystery we have yet to solve. But we can't wait here. Santini and his gang will find us soon.
How much farther can we go?
I don't know. These caverns could run for miles under the island. But perhaps we don't have to go very far.
Why?
See that indentation in the wall? It's deep enough for both of us to get into, out of sight of this passage. They just might pass us, unaware that niche exists.
Do you think it will work?
Let's put it this way. I think it's our best chance.
All right.
We got him now, Santini. We must have. You fool leaking. We do not know that. There may be another exit from this passage.
Haven't you explored all of this place?
No. Only my first visit here. When we found the old man Dan Thunden, we did not pry into this place. It was not healthy.
Didn't old Thunden trust you when you was here the first time?
Yeah, Shorty's got a point. It seems like Thunden had been glad to see the first white man in over 90 years. He'd have fallen all over himself to show you around.
He must have been a shrewd old bird even then.
Enough! We must find the savage.
Wait. What's that?
I don't hear anything.
Ascoltate! Listen!
I'm getting out of here.
Me too!
Run!
Mr. Savage, what is it?
I don't know, Miss Avery.
Does your flashlight still work?
It's almost dead, but this I think we must see.
Oh, my God! What is it? The whole floor seems to be alive, flowing like a river.
Yes, this explains a lot.
Your flashlight just went out.
Run, Miss Avery. Back the way we came. Feel your way as best you can. I'll be right behind you.
Whatever it was, it doesn't travel very fast.
Oh, but it's extremely dangerous nonetheless.
You know what it is?
I think so, but later for that, we've got to find a way out.
Look, up ahead. Light.
Yes, sunlight, unless I'm mistaken.
A hole in the ceiling and a ladder up to it.
This must be their main entrance to the cavern. It's a quick way out, but it must be guarded.
Do we have any choice?
I suppose you're right. Come on. No one around. Up you go.
Hey, here's the frog guy.
Do not let him escape!
Hurry. Hurry, Miss Avery.
I can't. The ladder's shaking.
Shaking? Jump off, quickly.
Where?
Anywhere.
Too late. What happened?
Another trap. This time in the floor of the cavern.
Where are
Well, of some kind is my guess. About 8 feet around, 20 or so feet deep.
we? Look, up there.
It's the thug, Shorty.
Here's where I fixed everything.
Wait, senor. Do not shoot them yet, huh?
Why the hell not, Santini? Almost winged him a minute ago.
Because of my short friend, I have a big idea. See, we will make this bronze man do a job for us. Oh, yes. A very special job.
Johnny, long time. Did you hear that?
Indeed, Rennie. A percussion with the characteristics of a firearm.
I say we look into that.
Doc set us to hunting old Dan Thunden, remember, long time?
And a fine lot of luck we've had. The old geezer gave us a slip like a ghost. We're wasting our time prowling around here. Let's see what that shot was.
A recommendation of acumen.
The shot came from about here.
I think it was farther on, long time.
It was muffled, like it was fired in a hole or something. Let's look around and see if there's a pit or a cave in these rocks.
Well, I'll be super amalgamated.
What is it, Johnny?
I've been ascertaining our whereabouts. It was precisely here that we sighted Dan Thunden. The fellow traversed a convolutionary course prior to his evanescence.
What? I didn't get that last.
That means that Thunden prowled around a lot before he vanished.
You're going to choke on those big words someday, Johnny. Come on, let's keep looking.
Say, what happens if we run into that Santini bird instead of Thunden?
Got your super machine pistol with you, don't you, Rennie?
Sure.
Loaded with Doc's anesthetic mercy bullets?
Yep.
That's your answer.
Hey, there.
What the?
Over there. Dan Thunden. He flattened before I could line up my first shots.
There he is again.
He got the cover. Come on.
There he is again, over there.
He must know every inch of this island to get around like that.
Fellow has the agility of an acrobat.
There he is again, down by the beach.
For a lad 131 years old, he takes the cake. Now he's over there.
Hey, wait a minute, fellas.
What's the idea, Rennie?
Yes, elucidate.
I just got wise to something, fellas. Old Snowy Whiskers is pulling a fast one on us. He's showing himself deliberately to lead us where he wants us to go. We're being decoyed.
Eminently probable.
Okay. Now that we know what he's doing, we'll keep our eyes open. But I'm still in favor of giving him a
Me
chase.
too, Long Tom, but let's be more careful.
Agreed.
Yeah, he's careful not to let us lose his trail. He's obviously leading us to some spot he wants us to visit.
Strange way for him to act.
No stranger than his warning us that bomb was in our plane.
Let me get my hands on him. He'll tell things.
You said it. And the first thing he'll explain would be just what turned that aviator into a skeleton so
I
fast.
say, look up ahead. He's halted.
Yeah, and he's got a finger to his lips and patting the air with his other hand.
Seems to be asking us to be quiet and careful.
Now he's going into the jungle.
Perhaps he's...
Down!
Rennie, fire around in that mess of mangroves. You got it! He'll be unconscious before we can get to him.
That was one of Santini's gang. I recognize the voice.
I'll say you sound awful, Johnny. Those cracked ribs bothering you?
No.
That's a dang lie. You're about played out. Blast it. You ought to be in a hospital. You stay behind us. There he is.
Yeah, he's out. He's not hurt bad.
Let's see where he was headed.
We're almost to the beach. Say, you smell anything?
Yeah, Long Tom. Smells like gasoline. Holy cow, look! A seaplane beached right on the shore.
Covered with palm fronds and boughs to camouflage it.
That's why we didn't see it from the air.
Look, over there. A hut with the roof camouflaged with thatching.
And 3 of Santini's men. Guards.
A round of mercy bullets will put him out soon enough. That did it.
Come on. Wait a moment, fellas. I seem to be folding up.
Huh?
I'll be super amalgamated.
Johnny's broken ribs must be worse than he thought.
Right. Pick him up. Bring him along.
Let's go.
You wait here with Johnny. I'll climb through the palm fronds and look around inside. Well, I'm a son of a gun.
What is it, Long Tom?
Well, come in here and look.
Holy cow, the wings are all torn up.
Yeah, the fuel tanks show empty on the gauges. That's why we smelled gasoline.
Looks like they were slashed with something like a small axe.
That's a pretty good job of vandalism. Wonder who did it.
You gentlemen did a good job there, but your work isn't done yet.
London. Just let me get one shot.
Wait. Now, Santini's gotten a hold of your boss, Doc Savage.
What?
You better help, Savage. Just tag along behind me, and I'll show you what to do.
Wait!
No use, Rennie. He's already gone.
Well, come on, let's follow him.
Say, do I get any attention here or not?
That's Pat.
In the hut?
Pat, are you all right?
Except for this piece of piano wire tied around my waist, I'm okay, I guess.
Yeah, you're tied to the back brace of the hut.
Let me at that wire.
Now you'll need pliers. They tied it with pinchers. I've been twisting it and kinking and unkinking it for hours with no
I
luck.
got some pliers in my knapsack.
You all right, Pat?
I am madder than a tomcat caught in a rat trap. Hey, what was it I heard that old whiskered goat yelling about, Doc?
Something about Santini having gotten him. But I don't believe it. Doc has never been in a jam yet where he didn't have an ace up his sleeve.
Did Santini ever find out you weren't Kel Avery?
Oh, no, Long Tom. I wouldn't be here if they had. They'd have thrown me out of the plane if they'd known who I was. They very nearly did it anyway.
They probably kept you alive in hopes of making you tell them where the contents of that parcel went to.
That's right.
Where did it go?
You think I know? Ask that other girl, that Kel Avery or Maureen Darling or whatever she calls herself.
You don't seem to like her.
I don't like anybody who got me into what I've just gone through.
I thought you wanted to be amused by a little excitement.
This has gone past the amusement stage.
Ah, there.
Oh, thanks, Rennie. Let's see if anything really has happened to Doc.
Hey, look, down the beach. It's London. There, you! Come here and tell us what this is all about.
Here's your answer. He disappeared into the jungle.
Now, for 2 cents, I'd shoot him full of good hard lead the next time he shows his nose.
I wouldn't, Long Tom.
Why not?
He's on our side. At least until we clean up on Santini's outfit.
Well, where'd you learn that?
from Santini's talk.
Well, if Thunden is going to lead us to Doc, we better get to following him.
All right, Rennie. You got Johnny? Yep. Okay, let's go.
You suppose Thunden's going to keep in sight so we can follow him?
I think so. Look, there he is up ahead. Yeah, he's leading us, just like before.
Right toward that rocky area near the center of the key.
Pat, did Santini's talk tell you anything else?
Plenty. And it is the most fantastic story you ever heard. This Dan Thunden was shipwrecked here in 1843, more than 90 years ago. He was the only one from his ship to reach shore, and he's lived here ever since.
Well, I've still got my doubts about that guy being 131 years old.
Santini doesn't seem to doubt it, and he's nobody's sucker.
What else did you learn?
Santini found this island by accident. He was flying from South America in a stolen plane. He'd gotten into some trouble down there over killing a government official in Venezuela. He was making for the United States after leading everyone to believe he was flying south.
Well, that makes sense. He wouldn't be able to take the usual air routes or fly over islands where there were settlements and radio. That'd explain why he happened to come over such an out-of-the-way corner of the Caribbean as this.
Right. He had motor trouble and landed here on Fear Key.
Oh, then what?
Well, then the mystery darkened. He found Dan Thunden and something else. Something worth a great deal of money.
What?
Search me.
Pat, you mean to say you don't know yet what all this fighting is over?
No, Rennie. I tried to pump Santini, but got nowhere. They were very glad to learn that I didn't know what was behind the trouble, and I had to be very careful not to let them discover that I wasn't Kel Avery.
So Santini and his gang came back to Fear Key to get more of the stuff which was supposed to be in that mail parcel, but wasn't. That it?
Right. Santini's crowd shot down Dan Thunden's plane when it arrived and killed the pilot. Since then, they've been trying to catch Thunden to make him show them where the thing they're after is hidden.
Santini killed the pilot?
Yes, Long Tom. Why?
Well, when we found the pilot, he was a skeleton.
Oh, that reminds me. There is some horror on this island of which Santini and his men are in deadly terror. They wouldn't tell me what it is.
There's that stretch of bare rock ahead where we heard the shot.
I heard Santini and his men talk about this place. It's honeycombed underground with caves. It was here that Dan Thunden lived for more than 90 years. Santini and his gang thought the stuff, whatever it is they're searching for, was hidden here.
Oh, get your super machine pistol ready, Ray.
Right.
Well, be careful. From Santini's talk, I think this place is a nest of traps. Dan Thunden rigged them up as a diversion when he lived here.
Some pastime.
Oh, come on.
Step on that square of reddish rock to your right.
It's Thunden.
That'll open the trap door.
Oh, go ahead, Rennie. Stamp.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
The old goat said to stamp, not stoop down and inspect it.
Dry up. I'm going to get even with old White Whiskers for his little tricks. Now.
You're not stamping on the stone. You're too far to the side.
I know what I'm doing.
It don't work. Try it again, sir.
Rennie, you're still too far to the side.
Something's gone wrong. I can't get it open. Look, Thunden, we'll get over to the other side of the place while you come and open it. Come on, over there. I want him by that trap door.
Why?
Watch.
I told you to stamp.
Say, he did it. A huge trap door opened.
Yes, but look at Thunden.
He's passing out, falling down right by the trap door.
My God. He looks dead.
Has Dan Thunden fallen victim to the mysterious force that turns men into skeletons? Will Santini succeed in obtaining the fabulous secret of Fear Key? And what has happened to Doc Savage and Kel Avery, trapped in the pit deep underground? Don't miss The Mysterious Weeds, Chapter 6 of Fear Key, next time on The Adventures of Doc Savage. Fear Key was written by Lester Dent and adapted for radio by Roger Rittner. Featured in the cast were Daniel Chodos, Kimmett Mustin, Bill Ratner, Scott McKenna, Robin Riker, Marcia Kramer, Michael McConaughey, Douglas Kohler, and William Irwin. Also heard were Glenn Shaddix and Bob Lyons. Sound effects were created by David Surtees, assisted by Jerry Williams. Production assistance by Samantha Kimmel and Doris Christie. Engineering by Denny King. The Adventures of Doc Savage is produced and directed by Roger Rittner and is a presentation of the Variety Arts Radio Theater.